Hey there guys, welcome back once again to another day and another video here at Fit Life with Alicia. I hope you are all doing well out there today. I just had a few thoughts rolling around in my head that I wanted to share with you guys. Also, I have kind of a big breakthrough in regards to my health and weight loss journey that I thought I would share with you guys, mostly in the hopes that it could be useful to somebody else out there as well. I just want to give kind of a quick backstory on me, and I promise there is a reason for this and it will all tie together here in a few minutes. But a lot of you who watch my videos regularly know that I am a mom, I'm a wife. I actually happen to be a stay-at-home mom and have been doing that for the last 20 years. Also, I'm in my early 40s. Now, as far as being a stay-at-home mom, that was a pretty easy decision to make 20 years ago when I had my first baby, and it was the right decision for myself and for my family, and has been for these past 20 years. Now, you moms out there know what it's like to give everything you have to your families, to your kids, to your husbands, your marriages, your homes, and oftentimes we forget to take care of ourselves while we're taking care of everybody else, right? And that is something that I have done for most of these 20 years, looking after everybody else and making sure they all have what they need. That was a decision I made 20 years ago as well, and it seemed like a good idea. But as I look back on these last 20 years, that decision to neglect myself and my health, which sounds ridiculous now, and I didn't realize necessarily that that's what I was doing, but that decision was definitely not the best thing for me or for my family. However, when you have little kids hanging all over you all the time and they need you all the time, it is difficult to have the time or the energy to want to do anything else besides what is absolutely necessary. So I neglected myself. And there was definitely some negative side effects to all of that. One of those things is that I gained a lot of weight. I've spent most of my adult life being overweight. And because of that, I felt really ashamed and embarrassed and guilty for being overweight and for letting myself go. And it kind of really messed with my self-esteem and my self-confidence and even my self-worth. And I spent a lot of those 20 years, most of those 20 years, not feeling good about myself. And not feeling good in general. And along with those things, I also experienced what I would call a moderate depression. It wasn't bad enough that I couldn't function, but I did find that I was trying to sleep more often than I needed. I was trying to kind of sleep my life away at the same time when I could sneak away from my kids for a few minutes here and there, make sure they were taken care of. I would go back to bed a lot. And that wasn't really good, wasn't really healthy, but it was my way of kind of coping with the fact that I was neglecting myself, and it was making me depressed, and it was making me anxious, and it was making me unhealthy, and it was making me feel all these negative thoughts and feelings about myself that just in a general sense as a whole was just taking me down. And I was kind of hiding away from life and hiding away from the world and kind of just surviving. Can anybody else out there relate to all of this? It was a really hard way to live, and while I loved what I was doing, I knew that staying home with my family was the right thing. Not taking care of myself was really wreaking havoc in my life. So about a year ago, last summer, I decided enough was enough. I was sick and tired of feeling sick and tired, and I finally decided that I deserved better. But I also knew that making that decision meant that I needed to do the hard work to get better and to have better. And so I did. I became really committed to taking better care of my health and to taking better care, and not just my physical health, but my mental health, my emotional and spiritual health as well. And as I started giving time and attention to myself in all of those areas, I started to feel better little by little. And I started to lose weight little by little. And over the last 8 or 9 months, I have improved my health drastically. I feel so much better at 41 than I ever did in my 30s and maybe even my 20s. So there is another part to this story, and I promise once again that it's all going to tie together. But last week, Mike and I went on a little mini vacation. We live in a little town. It's cold. It snows here a lot in the wintertime. It's slow to warm up in the springtime. And we were itching to get out of the cold and go somewhere warm. We live about 3 hours north of Las Vegas, so it's pretty easy for us to jump in the car and head down there where it's warm and sunny and get away from life for a couple of days. And that's what we did. We decided to hit Las Vegas. We stayed at Caesar's Palace, and really all we wanted to do was lounge at the pool and enjoy the sun. However, I am not one that's usually comfortable in a swimming suit. I don't love wearing swimming suits. Usually I'm pretty covered up. However, I've lost this weight, enough weight that I've been able to buy new clothes 2 sizes down, and that feels really good. And the first day that we were there, I was really excited to get into my new smaller size bathing suit and hit the pool. And as I was looking at myself in a full-size mirror, I was a little bit disappointed in what I saw. I expected to look different. I expected to look smaller. And in my eyes, and maybe it was just kind of a skewed view of myself, I didn't look any different than I did 25 pounds ago. And I have to say, of course, that I was a little bit disappointed. However, this is where my big breakthrough comes in. Even though I didn't necessarily love what I saw in the mirror and it wasn't what I wanted to see, I am feeling a newfound confidence in myself and more comfortable in my own skin than I ever have before. And like I said, I have spent most of my adult life with my confidence really low. I have just really struggled in that area. And all of a sudden, I don't feel so ashamed. I don't feel so embarrassed and guilty for the way that I look. And even though I don't feel like I look that different, I don't care anymore. Like I said, I feel better than I ever have. And there is a confidence in that and a peace within me that's coming from that. So where is this newfound confidence coming from? Where is this peace within me about myself coming from? Because I don't think that it's coming from the weight loss. When I finally decided that I deserve to feel better and I committed to doing the hard work to take care of myself, to take care of my health, and to take care of my body properly in a way that makes me feel good, that is empowering. That for me is so empowering. I'm learning that I can do this. I'm learning that I'm capable of making these healthy habit changes in my life that for so long I didn't feel like I was capable of. I am teaching myself differently that I can do it. And respecting myself and my health and my body is making all of the difference. So that is my big breakthrough, is this new confidence that I feel in myself and the peace that I feel within myself and about myself that I have never experienced before. This is such a huge breakthrough for me and is truly more exciting than the weight loss itself. So with all of that being said, I am feeling a need and a responsibility to share what I'm learning and to help other people along the way. So that is partially why I make these videos, to maybe help other people out there just like you. However, I've been feeling like there's more that I need to be doing. And so here's my big announcement. And so I have decided to start health coaching. Because I know what it's like to feel worthless because of your weight, to feel like you don't belong and you don't fit in because of your weight. That is something that I have struggled with most of my adult life. And it doesn't have to stay that way. It is possible to change your life and to find that confidence and peace within yourself as well. But if you feel stuck, if you're not sure what you need to do in order to change your life and you feel like you could use some help, I feel like I am learning to crack the code to my own health and to feeling good, and I would love to help you do the same thing in your life. Maybe you just need a little support and some guidance and maybe a little bit of accountability to get you on track and help you stay on track. So if any of this resonates with you, if you can relate to my story and what I've gone through, and you are done being stuck, and you are sick and tired of feeling sick and tired all the time, I would love to be able to help you with that. So if you're interested in this, leave me a comment, send me a message. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram at Fit Life with Alicia. You can message me there as well. And let's chat. Let's see if we could be a good fit for each other. because I fully believe that, like me, you're capable of doing this work and changing your life as well. And not only are you capable of it, but you deserve it. You deserve it. Just like everybody else deserves the best from you, you also deserve the best from you. And it is possible to find that confidence and to find that peace and to uncover that person that you know you are, but you haven't figured out how to get to yet. I would love to help you with that. So let me know if you're interested in this, and we can start working together to figuring out what works for you so that you can feel good and have the energy and the life that you dream of having as well. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys today. That is a lot of stuff. I am really excited about this new path in my life. I am super excited, and as cheesy and cliche as it is, passionate about all things health, fitness, and wellness, and I am excited to get into this and help other people as well. So if you like this video, please leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell if you haven't already. And if you haven't already, I would love if you subscribe to my channel. I love talking about all things health, fitness, and wellness, and if that interests you, please come along for the ride. I would love to have you. Thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate it, and I will see you back here soon with another video.